Albert Einstein once said, "Everyone is a genius. If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then it'll always think that it's stupid." So what are you doing? Have you been judging people like they're a fish? So look around. Do you see different people? Have you ever wondered why they were different? Difference comes in many looks, shapes, and forms like race and mental disabilities. And they're everywhere. But what I challenge you to do today is to stop judging other people. But of course, whenever you're trying to stop doing something, there are always hurdles in the way, such as habits. From my personal experience, I have found that bad habits, negative habits, have been the most hard hurdle to overcome, especially when they're negative habits. Another hurdle that I've found is trying to understand other people, because if you can't understand them, then you're more likely to judge people. But the final and most likely the hardest hurdle to not judging people is, in fact, not judging other people. Judging people can be anything from thinking bad thoughts about them to staring at them and judging them in your brain. And this can lead to much guilt. I've experienced this a lot with my sister Taylor. My sister Taylor was born with cerebral palsy, and she was stuck in a wheelchair for almost all of her life. Whenever we would go out in public, I would see people staring at her and judging her just because she was in a wheelchair. But of course, she couldn't help this because she was born with it. This is the main reason why I picked my capstone. But of course, all hurdles can be overcome. First, you need to recognize when you're judging other people, so that way you can know when to stop doing it. Second, you can understand what they're going through, so that way you can stop judging them better. You can also immerse yourself in their problems, so that way you can understand it better. In the Bible, in Colossians 3:11, it says no matter who you are, what you do, what you look like, you shouldn't judge other people. And in Matthew 7:1 and 2, it says that if you judge people, other people will judge you by the same measuring stick that you judge them. There are alternatives to not judging people, like just going up and introducing yourself, so that way you can break the ice. You can also remind yourself what they're going through, so that way you can stop judging them better. You can also just go up and ask what's wrong. From my experience, if you go up and ask someone, they'll most likely be sympathetic to you and explain it. But if you stop judging other people, there are benefits. Personal benefits include no guilt and many other things. Also, everyone around you will feel the benefits of you not judging them because they will live a happier lifestyle. So let me refer you back to the intro. Have you been judging other people just because you can? Well, what I challenge you to do today is to stop judging other people.